Do you often feel fatigued or irritable? Are you finding it difficult to learn new concepts? Are you having trouble concentrating, lacking motivation, or feeling forgetful lately? Well, I am very sure that most of us have sacrificed their precious sleep in order to meet with life's demand. But no matter how demanding our lives are, it is a must to ensure our body and mind function at its best. Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Najwa binti Muhammad Amin and I am talking about people should care more about sleep. I am not an expert, but I've done my research, and as a college student, I have personally felt the consequences of sleep deprivation. So today, I am going to persuade you to get healthy and enough sleep every night. What is sleep, in case you don't know? Well, according to the National Heart, Lung and Blood Institute, sleep is a vital role in good health and well-being throughout our lives. During sleep, our body is working to support healthy brain function and to maintain our physical health. Imagine a world without sleep. No escape from the chaos around you. No way to let your mind rest. A world without sleep is a world without relaxation, health, or an escape. It truly may be insane thought since we all must rest and we all must sleep. But we fall into our own routines without paying attention to our sleep needs. According to the World Sleep Association, 35% of Malaysians have some sort of sleeping disorders, while over 53% of Malaysia's workforce get less than the minimum 7 hours sleep in 24-hour period, with at least 515 suffering from work-related stress. In addition, 9 out of 10 Malaysians have some level of insomnia and have on more kinds of sleeping problems. First, we will talk about what causes insomnia. For those who are not knowing what exactly insomnia is, well, insomnia is a sleep disorder that affects as many as 35% of adults. It is marked by problems getting to sleep, staying asleep through the night, and sleeping as long as they would like into the morning. There are so many common causes of insomnia such as stress, irregular sleep schedules, and bad lifestyles. Basically, people who have insomnia is adults and teenagers. As in people of a younger age, stress, physical illness, and mental health issues and bad sleeping habits can contribute to insomnia in the elderly. However, elderly people are often more sensitive to these causes because of higher levels of chronic health conditions, social isolations, and an increased use of multiple prescription medications that may affect their sleep. And research indicates that people over age 60 have less sleep efficiency. They spend less time in deep sleep and REM sleep, making it possible to interrupt their sleep more. And decreased exposure to daylight and decreased combined sleep and wakefulness can affect circadian rhythm, especially for an elderly people in managed care settings. As for teenagers, hormonal shifts drive them into a later night owl sleep cycle, but they usually cannot sleep as much as they like in the morning because of the school start times. And teenagers may be more vulnerable to overscheduling the stress from school, work, and social responsibilities. Teens also have high rates of using electronic devices like gadgets in their bedroom, like iPad or their phones, and each of these factors contributes to a high rate of insomnia during adolescence. Now, we have discussed about what causes insomnia. Let's talk about how unsystematic sleeping schedule can affect our health and our daily life routines. Most of us need around 8 hours of good quality sleep a night to function properly, but some need more and some need less. Because what matters is that you find out how much sleep you need and then try to achieve it. As a general rule, if you wake up tired and spend the day longing for a chance to have a nap, it's likely like that you are not getting enough sleep. There are a lot of the consequences on not having enough sleep, but today I am just going to tell you about 3 major effects from it. First, sleep loss will dumb you down. Sleep plays a critical role in thinking and learning, and lack of sleep hurts these cognitive processes in many ways. It impairs attention, alertness, concentration, reasoning, and problem solving. And this makes it more difficult to learn efficiently. During the night, various sleep cycles play a role in consolidating memories in the mind. And if you don't get enough sleep, you won't be able to remember what you learned and experienced during the day. Next, lack of sleep also can lead to serious health problems such as depressions, gaining weight, heart disease, and migraine. And these diseases can increase the risk of death. In the Whitehall 2 study, which is British researchers look at how sleep patterns affected the mortality of more than 10,000 British civil servants over 2 decades. And the results, which is published in 2007, showed that those who had cut their sleep from 7 to 5 hours or fewer at night nearly doubled their risk of death from all causes. In particular, lack of sleep doubled the risk of death from cardiovascular disease. And the last effect of not having enough sleep is it will cause accidents. Studies show that sleep loss and poor quality sleep also lead to accidents and injuries on the job. In one study, workers who complained about excessive daytime sleepiness had significantly more work accidents, and particularly repeated work accidents. They also had more sick days per accident. And that is what we can say as the effects of lack of sleep. Now, let's discuss on the solutions to improve our sleep cycle. If you don't get enough sleep, there is only one way to compensate, which is getting more sleep. It will happen with a single early night. If you have had months of restricted sleep, you will have built up a significant sleep debt, so expect a recovery to take several weeks. Starting on weekend, try to add on an extra hour or 2 of sleep at night, and the way to do this is to go to bed when you are tired and allow your body to wake you in the morning by no alarm clocks. Okay, and expect to sleep for upwards of 10 hours a night at first, and after a while the amount of time you sleep will gradually decrease to a normal level. Don't rely on caffeine or energy drinks as a short-term pick-me-up. They may boost your energy and concentration temporarily, but can disrupt your sleep patterns even further in the long term. Then, to have a good and quality sleep at night, make sure you wind down. Winding down is a critical stage in preparing for bed. There are lots of ways to relax, such as take a warm bath, do relaxation exercises, or read a book. Please avoid using smartphones or tablets or other electronic devices for an hour or so before you go to bed, as the light from the screen on these devices may have a negative effect on sleep. And one more, using smartphones before sleep also might get you distracted by social media. So, in conclusion, I hope you now understand why sleep is so important to ourselves as a human being. Let's recap all the information we have discussed so far. So today I've told you about what is the causes of insomnia, which is something more to do with the daily life routine and our lifestyle. Next, I also covered about the effects if we are not getting enough sleep and quality sleep for a long term. And last but not least, we also discussed about the solution, about how to improve our sleep cycle and make it into a good habit and make as a new lifestyle. Now, I provided you all with all the information on sleep hygiene. I challenge and encourage everyone to get at least 8 hours of silver sleep for just a week. If you don't need any more convincing from me, your performance and happiness will speak for itself. And to those who had made sleeping late as his or her habit, start today by changing your sleep time and you will feel the difference. This may be hard at first, but if you stick with it, you will be glad you did. Thank you.